Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. And remember, enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome back to Takehitsu Gaming. This is Takehitsu speaking, and we are back with our Vampire Pirates. So, I have been left with quite a dilemma, and the dilemma is as follows. So, obviously anybody can do a pirate accent. They're essentially, you know, like, I guess the easiest way to say it is they speak as though they're uneducated, with a lot of slurs, cutting off a lot of words, and a very strong accent. So, matey, we are the pirates, etc., etc. And vampires, people can do vampire voices as well. They're aristocratic, they're highly educated, they're immortal, greater than thou, you know, type of narcissistic personality. And usually one can do an accent as a vampire as well, talking like you are a superior being who's going to suck the blood out of anybody walking nearby. So, that being said, I am now brought to a dilemma, because the articulation for the speech on a vampire accent is very higher. Like, as I said, they're educated, they're higher beings. Whereas for a pirate, it's the opposite. So the two accents. Okay, give me 1 second. Luther Harcone wants to talk to us. He wants a non-aggression pact. I will accept. Why not? So anyways, so the if I were to try and mix the two, I can't seem to find a balance for making a vampire pirate accent. In the game, they specifically use more vampirical type of accents, but, I mean not vampire, but they use pirate-like accents, so they all sound like pirates. My only problem is, how do you make a vampire pirate hybrid? It would be like, almost like trying to invent a new language. So, if you guys have any ideas, that would be awesome. Go ahead and let me know. Link me videos of someone who's done really well with it or something, so I can kind of grasp ideas and create my own accent for this. Coming up soon, I will start working accents into my movies to kind of make myself a little bit more lively, a little bit more into it. It's not exactly my strong point, but I will be working on that, mainly because it's entertaining and it's, you know, it's better. My only issue is, as I've said, I'm not really sure how to do a vampire pirate, so I'm reaching out to you guys to maybe help remedy that situation. So, anyways, in the last episode, we had, whoa, lag for a minute there. Alright, so in our last episode, we had taking over the Fuming Serpent from the rats, and we started laying siege to the Star Tower to take it over from the elves. And, our intent on that is that's a very large, very powerful city, so it'll give us a lot of power to work with. We also went ahead and recruited some more heroes to work with, and we are working on upgrading our everything. We also went ahead and got ourselves a second fleet and are working on recruiting an army for it. We are almost out of funds, however, so we'll see how far we can get. I am lagging really badly. It appears that the game has now frozen. What is going on here? Okay. I will be back in 1 second. Alright, so I've been looking around on my PC for a couple things, trying to understand why I'm getting so much lag all of a sudden when it wasn't happening before. And all I can deduce is that for some reason, Total War Warhammer is using about 3 times as much memory as it was from the last time I made the video. I'm not sure if there's anything I can do about that, so for now I'm going to continue on, and I will apologize in advance for any further lag, but there's not really a whole lot I can do about it. Other than, you know, tell you guys, complain about it, and cry for the next eternity. I'm kidding, of course. Alright, let's see here. So, Star Tower, we have one more turn to wait. We'll continue the siege until then. And we will end the turn. Do, do, do. Robbie Holloway. He almost sounds like a movie star that was around when I was a kid. However, she was a female. I'm trying to remember her name. Remember, her name was Halloway with an A, H-A, instead of H-O. Ruby, I want to say? I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
Listen to the groveling peon.
And Luther Harkon approaches us again. In fact, he's trying to be friendlier. He wants a trade agreement. So rather than be enemies, he's actually trying to reverse those tails and become friendly with us. That I find very interesting. Alright. So, the Order of Princes, or I think that's what they're called. Loremasters, excuse me. The Order of Loremasters managed to steal our technology. That doesn't really do a whole lot. We made trade agreement with the the Vampire Coast, which is awkward. I'm not really sure where they wanted that. And then the Volcanic Islands, aka the Fuming Serpent here, is getting ready to rebel against us. We will be able to take care of that pretty quickly. Alright, so under here, with the siege, they don't have a whole lot of troops. To be completely honest, we could probably destroy them pretty easily. So, let's see here. They got a little bit of archers, a couple infantry. So, I have a choice. I can either attack and force the resolution, or we can just sit here and wait forever until they start running out of food. That'd be 4 turns before they start actually losing health, and 10 turns before it just straight surrenders. We could do that, or for the sake of entertainment, we could fight the battle, which is going to obviously be my choice selection. Besides, it's far more entertaining to siege somebody and actually see the siege upon the walls. Alrighty.
The siege weapons
So
are
here
ready,
we are.
my lord. Deploy them against the enemy so we can see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know how siege weapons work. So, here we are, and I will not lie, this is actually my first time ever actually fighting on this battlefield. Surprisingly enough, considering how much I had played Total War Warhammer, I don't think I've ever actually had a siege against a elven city that I fought out by hand. So, this is going to be a difficult fight because every single one of their troops is also an archer, and we are sieging. So let's see here. My first trick that I'm going to use, first off, I want to select exactly who ends up carrying my siege weapons, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Let's see here. It's not telling me their range, but I know the range for the archer towers is significant, and I'm pretty sure with this setup there's nowhere you can hide from them. I want to move... I do not want... Well, maybe we'll have the pole arms carry all of these. Okay, so we've got 4 siege towers and 2 battering rams. I'm going to split my siege towers out so that they can basically just go along one wall. I'm not going to attack both walls. I could. That is not my initiative here. I'm going to have the cannon here, and this guy will join them right over here. I'm going to try and hide as many of my forces as I can inside the forest, for the simple reason I don't want them to die. So let's see, we're going to take 2 of these guys and have them take the battering rams. Everyone else should hide in the forest. These guys can hide in the forest. Both of you need to hide in the forest. There we go. Now, the reason I'm hiding my guys is because the towers are going to start pummeling outwards at my troops. And no matter what I do, I'm going to lose troops. This is not something I want. This guy does not appear to have the ability to hide, so I'm going to have him stand as far back as I possibly can get him. They have ladders? Okay. Guess that means they can use ladders and just climb up the walls. It looks like almost all my troops can do that too, interestingly enough. The Morgul Haunter, I'm pretty sure he can actually attack the gatehouse, but that's not what he's going to do. Like I said, I'm going to hide my troops. I don't want them to take damage as much as necessary. More so than what is necessary, I should say. Alright. Starting the deployment. I'm going to start the battle. I'm going to start off with a pause. Okay, this mortar. We're going to work on their siege engines, if I can find where they are. Let's see here. Where are their ballista-looking machines? They're all the way back there. Okay, never mind. Don't need to worry about that. So instead, I'm going to have him shoot at either Fort Tower 1, the gate, or Fort Tower number 2. I think I'm going to work on the gatehouse. And I'm going to have this guy also shoot the gatehouse. Alright. These guys are going to just move forward. Like so. One of these guys is going to be told to go straight into the gatehouse. And the other one, I'm actually going to have move up right behind it. Now this is an old trick that I learned from some of the other Total War games. Most of the time when you have one battering ram charging forward, it was pretty easy to catch them on fire, thus disabling and making the battering ram useless, which often makes the entire battle a lost cause for the attacker. So I will move up 2 at the same time, and the chances of one of them making it there are very high. Once it makes it there, it's pretty much set in stone that it will be able to destroy the gate. The gate itself is going to take a lot of damage from our cannons alone, so I'm not entirely worried about that. We could just sit here and blow the gate down that way. And the towers are focusing on our siege towers, which actually I find much better than what could have been the case, because that just means that I lose less troops. What are you doing moving? Why are you moving? Shoot the gatehouse. Why it started moving. You are indeed mortars. Actually, instead of shooting the gatehouse, why don't you just bomb the guys on top of them? Might as well get started destroying all that. They're after my Necrofex Claws. See, now the towers have gotten to a certain distance, they're going to start bombing everything else. So I'm going to take 2 of these guys, and they're going to move up this way. 2 of them are going to move up this way. This one will move up this way. Pistoler there, pistoler there. Musket guy in the middle. This guy will go over here. This guy will go over here. Actually, these 3 just kind of go down the middle. So you see, one of those was disabled. I think. battering ram is perfectly fine. So is this one. Troops, however, are going to have to abandon their post. Alright, so as for a quick pause, I'm going to send one of these up each one of these battering towers right here. Yep, just like that. And this one will be the same on this side. And here we go. But as you see, we're taking a lot of losses just from this specific incident. So this is where we have our real issues. Need to move up here. So the gate's already open. Everybody we have that's left is going to pour through the gate. In fact, the only guy there at the moment to stop us is their leader. Alright. Come over here and take out the sea guards. These guys are actually going to move in inside right here. Shoot on those. Their leader is not really a big threat to us, but you know, we're gonna keep on going with this anyways. Cannon, shoot down these guys. Miasma these guys. So the healing, we're gonna use it on our big depth guards here. Tide of Skjold. Well, I should have you go up. And this is where we're going to make things really nasty for these guys. We're just going to come up on their back, up their walls, from the bottom. Depth guards are going to actually charge the Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower as their forces begin to retreat. The battle for the walls is almost over. You're going into the middle. You are going into the middle. The reason I'm moving everybody into the middle is very, very simple. They go into the middle, and we win. That is absolutely horrifying and awesome in its own way. And they're general gets killed by this monster. That's awesome. And he's dead. Just like that, we won the battle. Because they all, whatever was left of them broke. So we won. We have now taken over the Order of Loremasters capital throne. We have 2 more heroes coming in, so we don't even need to replace our lost troops. There you go. One of our elven enemies has been eliminated. The loss was not that heavy. So I have options. I can sack it, raise it, establish Pirate Cove, or occupy it. I'm going to sack it first. And
You
then...
have quite the map collection now, Admiral.
Okay. We're going to turn right around, go in here, and occupy it. Just like that. That's how you maximize your profit from taking place. So, in the Star Tower, we're obviously going to repair our building and work on rebuilding. Lots of stuff. Okay, so we got a banner for that. Count Oculus gained a level. We got treasure map issued. Encountered the Itza faction. And we secured the province. Whew, we did a lot. Okay, so bat swarms, campaign movement, or vampire corruption. Even more powder, global recruitment capacity, siege holdout time, ammunition. Share the spoils. Loyalty will not decline for local armies. We lose infamy, but we gain public order. Dredge of the Sea reduces the recruitment cost for zombie armies. Growth plus 15. Let's do that one. Not really all down with the idea of losing infamy per turn. Especially when I haven't found a very good way to get it per turn either. But let's see here. This is Count Noctilus. He can taunt now. If I get that one. Let's see here. Whew. Lots of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get the taunt and continue going down this chain to make him a absolute monster. The ship can be upgraded. We have 8 population for it. So it can be upgraded. We could do this, which gives us infamy per turn. We could do any of these. If I remember right, I was only going to do 2 of these. One was the this one, and one was this one. The anchor was a possible one because it'll give me pirate crew growth. I think I was going to actually do that next, but only on the only until we can actually build everything. Once we start building everything, it was going to be kind of just whatever. So there you have it. Let's see what, since we did just fight a massive battle, what kind of stuff could we raise from the dead here? Just the generic stuff, so nothing special. So for now, we're actually going to leave it alone. Ending turn.
I shall hear you out before
Alright,
death
and so
bends you
now
to
the
my
rats that
rights.
we destroyed earlier want to offer us a peace treaty. I'm going to go ahead and accept for now, because we're just trying to rebuild. We're also looking for who our next targets are going to be. I think Clan Eshin is a little bit weak, and they don't want to be that next target. Alright, so Rotten Timber Reserves The harsh weather has caused severe damage to our timber reserves, making it difficult to repair any combat damaged ships at sea. We must now choose where to focus our remaining resources. Should our ships suffer or our settlements? If we support the settlements, our fleet suffers, and construction time for shipbuildings gets plus 40, and the cost is plus 40, and the time is 100%. Settlements, if we support the fleet, the settlements is 20%, 50%. I'm actually going to support the settlements.
Your infamous actions are making waves with others. They will surely fear your name upon the high seas.
Okay, so we're getting infamy. The province has rebelled, as we thought it would. They failed. Our loyalty level for one of our admirals is low.
Admiral of the fleet.
I was not aware that you were losing loyalty, and I'm not really sure why. But, okay. That's not cool at all, actually. I'll give you the Razor Standard. So, loyalty drops for a multitude of reasons. One of them is small armies, one of them is they sat around, they didn't get to do a whole lot, participate in battles and things like that. Let's go ahead and do this one. The easiest way to fix that is to literally just drag the other army around and start fighting battles with it. But right now, that might not be the best of solutions. So this guy has rebelled against us. Building up an army. I'm going to bring my troops together. Yes, go help with the training.
Undead despoilers.
Yeah.
By hook or sword.
So you're gonna come in here and replenish troops. Alright, so Count Noctilus, army is almost completely regenerated. Actually, just to get this guy over there faster, I'm going to try and go into the full movement speed here and see if we can get over there quickly. 1, 2, 3. Nah, we wouldn't make it in time. This army is going to do something before then. So next turn, we are actually going to go ahead and destroy this rebelling army of elves.
Once you die, your body shall be another husk for my crew.
Alright, and so these knights are going to give us a little bit of money to hope that we go away. Looks like people are starting to become scared of us. Oh, the boys of the Forbidden Coast. Ooh. I see an opportunity here. Okay, so we can salvage... Oh, jeez. Our cargo has been sprung a leak, some of the booty has already been damaged, and our weapons and armor are now at risk too. There's only so much space above deck. However, so which supplies should we try to save while the ship is being repaired? We can salvage the weapons, which means our armor's down, or we can salvage the armor, which means our weapons are down. And we lose 1,000 gold either way. 3 turns. Okay. Guess we'll go for the weapons. This is just really, really annoying that I keep getting all these negative buffs. You know, it's like... Ugh.
Misguided.
So I guess I'm gonna have to wait anyways. 3 turns.
I have sailed the world.
Pretty sure we already destroyed these guys, didn't we? I'm not sure.
Vampire of the waves.
Whatever. We're gonna have this guy move over to the Fuming Serpent, and we're gonna make both of them attack at once. Because since it's gonna take me several turns to get over here, while this guy's getting bigger,
Ridiculous.
we're gonna need a bigger army, period. And that one will gain loyalty. And I don't want to be negative either armor or weapons when we fight, because that's just like disgusting. Okay, that was just dumb.
Landfolk are weak.
I don't even need to fight that battle. Like, not manually, anyways. Anyways, so what we saw here is Clan Eshin has taken the Blood Swamps away from our Vampires of the Coast, which is actually pretty good. That means we could actually expand there, since we're not really friendly with Eshin. Where is my infamy? 1,000. Ooh. I know what I could do with that. Anyways, the rebels decided to come over here and try and impose their will on Count Noctilus, which is absolutely hilarious. I could literally do this, and I get backed up by the troops from the settlement. Weapon damage, charge bonus, melee attack, and immune to psychology. Let's give that to our wizard. And there's no point even fighting this. I'm not even going to lose anything. We can assimilate the captives. We can share the loot. Or we can ransom the captives. I'm going to go ahead and click share the loot. Now, I don't think that's going to increase the loyalty of our other hero over here, but I can always be hopeful. I gained the weapon of Fencer Blades. We got the Curse of the Queen Cannon right. Let's see what that does. Curse of the Queen's Cannon. A Queen Best unit will become available for recruitment into any army. Casualty replenishment rate plus 15 for all armies. Legend has it that Harkon himself captured the Hellhammer, which provides this brutal piece of artillery. They say Bess is cursed, or more rightly, those victims caught in her crosshairs are the real cursed ones. It's a siege artillery, armor-piercing missiles, anti-infantry. It definitely looks a bit more significant. It cost me 1,000 gold, which is really not that much. Cooldown duration of 25 turns, and it effects last for 10 turns. So that would be the casualty replenishment rate. I have two other curse. This one is good. This one right here, the Curse of Eternal Service. So I could actually perform both of these, and that would be good. I'm going to start with the Eternal Service one. And the reason being is the loyalty for my heroes here is low, and that has a chance to increase their loyalty every turn for the entire duration of that curse. This is something I like. Okay, the Star Tower can be upgraded for a very small fee. It's not very expensive. We can get the exotic animals, or we can go for... I'm going to go for the exotic animals first, and then the other one will probably be municipal. Alrighty. So Count Noctilus gained his level. Master of the Dread Fleet. He can recruit. His Lord recruit rank is +2 for all provinces. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, let's do that one. Another one gained a level. That would be Morngal Haunter. Ari Fen, our monster that basically ate the leader of the other guy. He can get Hunter of the Dark, Insatiable Hunger, or any of these. I'm going to go ahead and give him Haunter of the Dark first. And next level he'll get Insatiable Hunger, and then we'll go back to what we were working on. More unassigned skill points. Yay! Okay, this is Robbie Holloway, our gunnery right. So, we haven't looked at this one yet. Training, which is really good for my army. Boosting income, that's always good. But it's only for local areas. Just keep in mind. Stealing technology, wound, block army, and specialist. Okay, these three right here have to do with them trying to... the actions that this hero can take against other armies, and this one is more of defense against them. Yeah. Okay, but we can go with this. Cackle Fruit, climbing, manning equipment, engaged. Oh, okay, it's a magic missile. Oh, that's not bad. Powerful explosion is pretty slow, though. Always ready gives them more ammunition and speed. So, this person really does not have a lot of abilities. Or anything to level up, period. It's a very simple hero I'm going to put out there. So first I'm going to go ahead and give him Cackle Fruit. Because Cackle Fruit.
This one's power is not
Next
yet
one is our Vampire Fleet Captain of the Deeps. Can get... Ooh. Huh. Interesting abilities. Okay, I'm going to give him Monkey Jacket because that's defense. 5% resistance to everything. So yeah, that's definitely not a bad one to get. On we go.
My skills.
Alrighty. So you're back, and Count Noctilus has gained the ability for Strict, which gives you plus public order. That's always good. Mystery Meat from Count Noctilus. In a drive to improve combat stamina across your armed forces, the High Quartermaster has been experimenting with new ration combinations. His latest concoction is a bold, bowel-addling patty of horse flesh, pickled fish, and 4 spider spinnerets. Well, that does not sound very entertaining. Served between toasted discs of sweetened bread. They haven't a clue what they're eating, but the troops can't get enough of it. Army replenishment is up, but due to frequent toilet stops, movement range is down. Okay, I can live with that. Rank gain for Beatrix Mansvelt, which is
be like this.
another hero. Spirit Leech is always glorious, but so is Monkey Jacket. I'm going to do Monkey Jacket first. Alright, so this hero
Middle of the fleet.
is going to stop fast moving,
All aboard.
and now
Lend
land in the
ahoy.
Fuming Serpent. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to get these two ready to go on the offensive. Alright, missions and quests. So we have a lot of these riddles, which are just dig for treasures. And we have this another enemy, which will give us money for declaring war on Itza. But first, I want to see... where all do they want me to dig? Okay, so over there. This one can be done, the Temple of Telenecan. And the rest of them I could do, but not at this moment. So what I'm actually going to do, once I get back over to my corner of the map, considering how big the map is, let's see here. Why is there 2 dig symbols here? Huh. Now let's try it.
Red Fleet Command. Now the world.
Dig. Nothing. Okay, well, whatever.
Red Fleet,
I figured I could try it.
as my power ascends.
Could always be worse.
Fear.
Let's see here. Population surplus yet again, but we have no money. Let's go ahead and declare war on Itza. At this point, we're one of the strongest groups in the game, so I'm not too worried.
Check out you drop this rock.
Yeah, we trespass, whatever. We're pirates. And we get money. Yay! Free money. Can't complain. Do. And from there, let's go ahead and... should we build up this one? Or let's build up this one real quick. Because population surplus and growth on this ship is paramount.
I shall hear you out before death lends you to my
Alright,
ranks.
so it looks like Tlaxlan. Oh, they're offering peace. Okay, whatever. Okay, we're getting a lot of these fleets over here, so maybe we should just go kill some of them. We're making peace with pretty much everybody, so why not? Shoddy workmanship. income from all buildings is down by 10. How many more turns do we have for this, whatever it is. I don't know. Pretty sure this is the last turn, so it should be over with, but I can't really tell.
Ends justify means.
So I'm going to take both my fleets.
The
Oh look,
galleon awaits.
gained loyalty. Haha, perfect. By the way, this one can't build, so I'm guessing it's only the leader or legendary lord that can build. I'm actually going to try something else here. Vampire Coast here.
I cannot guarantee your safety.
What? Oh.
Especially from me.
So they can't be absorbed. Interesting. Alright, well, whatever. Never mind. Both of our fleets are going to go over here, and we're going to kill some more pirate fleets. Sounds like fun to me. I can actually get another one of our pirates, too. So the question is, do we want the Dread Admiral? He adds the character Tudas Adley to my faction Lord pool. He uses Lore of the Deeps, wields a pistol cutlass, has access to shipbuilding, bonus versus large range, and charge bonus. So he's not a bad one to have. This guy wields a polearm, physical resistance, weapon strength, growth. He uses the +10 to local province. He uses the Lore of Death. The infamous Admiral uses Lore of the Deep, so these two use the same lore. Wields a polearm, has access to shipbuilding. I think they all have access to shipbuilding. Armor leadership when laying siege, and ambush defense chance. Okay. And then there's this guy. He uses Lore of the Vampires. Wields a polearm. Post-battle chance of stealing magic items is increased. Recruitment cost is down. And leadership aura size is +100 when defending. So I could do any of these ones. I think I'm going to start with the Dread Admiral, because he just sounds kind of cool. And look at, he looks ridiculously cool. I mean, they all look pretty awesome, but I mean, he kind of looks like just nasty cool.
The ocean.
And he will actually end up replacing my other leader over here. Drop my infamy down by a huge amount, which is okay. I was gonna check something else out.
The crew are restless.
Not you.
I
You.
have sailed the
If I were going
world.
to recruiting units, no, I can't do that. Okay, well, never mind. And we end our turn. Alright. An ocean of opportunities. Conversations with several captured admirals have brought information to light regarding several potential targets. We'll only have time to strike one, however, so we must choose wisely. Which convoy should we attack? Bretonians gives a medium reward. The Sanctimonian Sopson armor, the Bretonians, have sent a heavily defended convoy of merchant ships our way. Crow reckons they'd be heading to Araby, and by their sluggishness, I'd say they're carrying a good haul. By those escorts, let's strike now and take the riches for ourselves. There's Dark Elf slavers. Their Dark Elf slave ships are heading back to Slaver's Bay, laden with captives raiding from Ulthwan coast. We should free them, not for altruistic reasons, you understand, but because their potential as fresh recruits to go on account with us and join the crew drowned, raised and bound. They'll be worth more than a cutter full of gold sovereigns. There's Norsican raiders. Pa Northmen, those stinking Norsican raiders, have been spotted heading back north of Nagroth, frozen, following a successful raid on the coast of the Empire. This particular tribe are known always to take captives for ransom at a later date, so this is an ample opportunity to fill our ratings. I think it means, yeah, whatever. And then there's the exotic goods hauler. So it would appear that some enterprising fellows from the New World have decided to risk it all against the elements, and of course ourselves, who surely have nothing left to lose anyways. It looks pretty likely that Sartosa is their destination, though they're well protected. Taking their cargo as our prize presents an opportunity we daren't pass up. So, looking at the reward, this one is medium, high, low, and high. I think I'm going to go for the exotic good ones. Oh, well, I'm glad that it hit the blood swamps and not our fuming serpent, but I'm pretty sure it's going to hit that too. So we need to kill Leonard, the exotic goods hauler. He's over here at the moment. So let's actually make our fleets head in that direction and at top-notch speed. We just missed the destruction over here, so I think we're lucky in that regard anyways.
Vampire of the waves.
Alright, so this one's going to be setting the precedence because it's slower.
Ready the lever.
Not by very much, though. And then I was going to look at this real quick. The regiments of renowned... Okay. Here we go. And we have new research available. So, let's see. I had planned my research. Let me double check what that plan was, because I actually happen to have forgotten. Alright. So, I had did the upkeep one. I did, I needed to do weapons, necromancy, and then, the other one. So we're going to do weapons, because that's the next one in line. Makes our weapons more dangerous. And that's going to be all today, folks. So this is Takehitsu from Takehitsu Gaming. I hope you have a wonderful evening. If you liked what you saw, hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you want to see when we are posting more videos, which happens every Saturday, hit the bell icon. Next time, tune in so that we can get our pirate raid against these this exotic goods traders on the way. Have a wonderful evening, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's.